Hello and welcome back, guys. This is episode 5. I am Christian, also known as Rascals, and today I'm gonna talk about the normal arena. The arena is what I think it's very fun in this game. It's 5 versus 5. You take your 5 best heroes and try to fight against your opponent's best 5 heroes. Or not necessarily the best, but the best for the best for a normal fight versus another one. In the arena you can fight 5 times a day. You can refresh this all you want until you find some heroes or some guys you think you can beat. You can check their setup just by clicking on their avatar. And you can see what hero setup they're running. You can see their power and you can see their rank. You should not necessarily look too much on their power, because that is it's a good way to see if the guy is obviously a lot better than you. But you should definitely look at their levels and what setup they're running. If they have some kind of pay to win team, or if they're running a normal setup, if they're running something that you think you can counter with some of your heroes, etc. There's a lot of different good arena teams out here, and one of them until like next level 73 is the one I'm using, with some CC, some burst, and of course the tank. I think most people use the Sword Chief as tank. He seems to be the obvious guy to run at, and some people are experimenting like this guy with some other tanks. But he can do that because he has an obvious so good team. He has a lot of the really good guys. I'm gonna go through the shop briefly. There's a Drunken Master, Old Curse, War Spearman, Ferryman, Poisoned One, and Death Knight. As I see it, you should definitely go for the Old Curse. There's nothing better than this. You can use him in both the arena, especially in the early stages, and also the crusade, which is the most important thing for you to keep farming and be good at. So the Old Curse is definitely someone you will have, and I'm going to max him straight away. Some might think that, well, why shouldn't I go for Death Knight, because he's the obvious best thing there is. I'm gonna say you should be either lucky to get him in a chest, or you should just join a guild where you can rent him. The Old Curse is better for several things, like you can use him in both the arena and the crusade, which is why you would definitely want the Old Curse. You cannot rent anything when you're fighting in the arena here, so you need to use your own team, and that is why you definitely want the Old Curse over the Death Knight, because Death Knight isn't that great in the arena, at least not in the early stages. He just get run over by every war chief there is. When that is said, Drunken Master, definitely one of the better tanks in higher levels, especially end level game. He's used a lot. War Spearman, Wandering Spearman, I'm not seeing him used that much. He can maybe be used for some Outland stuff, and same with the Poisoned One. Not the greatest hero in my opinion, but I'm using him for the Outland. Ferryman, same thing. I'm not a good fan. So those 3, I think you should wait and get. I think the order you should get is just Old Curse all the way to 5 stars, then go for the Drunken Master, and then might go for the Death Knight. just to have him and have him in 5 stars is probably gonna save you a lot of gold in the long run. I'm at least going for the old curse. Seems to be the best option. And you should, again, never use your points on this stuff OT. It's not worth it. You definitely want your heroes max before you even think about anything else. Other than that, a great tip is just to go to rankings. You can see the daily rankings. You can see who's the top ranking in your server. You can see this is at 9 o'clock. This resets. You can see the real-time ranking. So who's ranking what right now, and what setup is good at the moment. You will of course learn this by time. This setup right here is definitely one of the good ones. The Arcane Saber is what should be one of the best from level 73 when he gets his weapon that have dodge on it. Before that, he's not that great. So if you do go for the Arcane Saber, do not expect him to be a wandering like rank 1 kind of hero until you reach level 73. By then he has a lot of dodge and he can survive a lot longer and keep himself alive a lot longer, which makes him so much better. In my setup, I'm running these 5 guys right now because I'm level 72. I'm using my old curse. I'm using my mystic because they're high ranked. I'm focusing on them for the crusade, and they also work very well in the arena. I have my commando at 5 stars from the crusade. She also works wonders in the arena. I have the war chief, which is one of the best tanks. I also have the Luna. I'm not sure what she's called in in this game actually, but yeah, this girl right here, she's very good, especially in the early stages, but she should be worse in level 73, which is why at the next level I'm gonna run with this setup, which is like a meta setup, and this is what I've been aiming for throughout this server. So you'll see that I have a lot of stars on everything, and I'll get War Chief 4 stars soon. So this setup will probably be the one I'm running mostly. Of course, this is not like you choose one setup and you run that all the time. You fight the guys you can beat, and you think you can overpower in somewhat way. You see, I'm trying to find some guy right now who's below level 73, because that is like a meta, I don't know, meta level. I'll call it that, where you get all your heroes to purple +2. You can get the Crown Leaf, which makes a lot of heroes really hard to beat. And yeah, you see this guy, he's using the Frost Mage, which in my opinion is a bad call, which is why I'm gonna try to kill him, and I think I can kill him with this setup. If there's something that counters, I'll just switch them out, and you should of course be doing that as well. There are several things that counters a lot of the meta heroes or the basic heroes, and in the end, in like the final arena, where you have everything maxed and everything is purple plus a lot, it's basically just what counters what. But let's go into it. This is my meta setup. It works pretty good. I think I should be able to beat this guy. At the moment it looks like I'm losing because of the Frost Mage. She has a good burst in the start. It's very important I got that ulti off. If I didn't get that, I'll be I'll be in trouble. But you see, I'm actually winning this one. Fairly easy, I would say. And it's basically because my setup is a lot better than his. So yeah, even though he had like more power than me, I think I could still beat him. And you have 5 tries every day. I think if you want to achieve really good in this, you should not be using them early on in the day. You'll get the points from the daily ranking every day at 9 o'clock. So, and remember, there's like a cooldown here on like 9 minutes, 10 minutes, something like that. And meaning you cannot just spam the fights. So from, I'll say from 7 or 8 o'clock, you should be using all of your tries at that time, because that way you'll maximize the ranking, you'll minimize the chances of someone actually going in and beating your rank, because they only have 2 hours, compared to if you do it in the morning, they'll have 12 hours to beat you and get you lower ranked. So there's a lot higher chance for you to be lower ranked than you could actually be, meaning you should be using your last chance, like 5 minutes to 9, and see if you can beat whoever you find whoever you find in the arena, who you think you can beat, who has a good rank. That way you maximize your chances. And this is something that's like more that's different than the Grand Arena, where you want to achieve a good rank all of the day, meaning you should spread out your chances, or you should spread out your fight throughout the whole day in order to maintain the highest rank all over the day, where here you just want a high rank at 9 o'clock. Other than that, it doesn't matter at all. You can be beaten all the way back to, I don't know, 10,000, and it doesn't matter, as long as you get the highest rank you can at just before 9 o'clock. However, the arena points you get every day will be sent at 9 o'clock. The thing about it is, it's not you don't just get arena points from the arena, you also get it from the Grand Arena. So, and that means that every time you or it means that the arena where you have the highest rated team, either the Grand Arena or the normal arena, will be the one where you have your points from. So you can go into the Grand Arena, you can see up in the top it says your Grand Arena is 96 and my arena rank is 98. So I'm getting the 96th rank at rewards, which just is under here. You can see all of the rewards here that you'll get at 9 o'clock. Meaning it could actually benefit you to go for high rank in the Grand Arena as well, if you find that easier. Some might do that if they have a lot of good heroes, but not necessarily the most important 5 heroes. So if you have a lot better ranking in your Grand Arena, try to aim for a good rank there at 9 o'clock as well. Because it doesn't matter if it's Arena or Grand Arena, where you have the highest rank, in order to get the highest arena points. So yeah. Anyway, another last good tip is, if you want to see what heroes do good in the arena, you can of course study the ranking billboard. You can see, okay, he's using these guys, he has success with these guys, etc. That is on your server, so this might not be like the best level guys, So if I was you and I did this in the start just to learn, you can basically just switch server, go to server 1 or 2, some of the first servers where everyone should be highest ranked possible and will have all the heroes maxed, etc. because this is the server who has been out the most. You basically just log on, you don't need to do anything. I haven't, and you can check out the ranking here. You will see, okay, this is probably the best, one of the best setups at 83 with 5 stars and everything max. You can basically just go through it all and see who you should be aiming to have at this level, meaning you shouldn't waste all your points. But you basically see Arcane Saber in most setups. Here you might not see that in your own server. So yeah, try to see what setup you want to go for and what heroes you think you can get. If there's something you cannot get, which is the best setup right now, then just choose something else that's the second best, and you'll probably do very well with that as well. Anyway, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment field below. If you like this, thumbs it up, and have a nice day, guys. See ya.